Just before I made this video, I saw a podcast and the title of it was "They Will Never Take Our Freedom." And I knew they were not talking about freedom, the freedom that they can never take away, which we have in Jesus Christ. And that is true freedom. What they were talking about, of course, is carnal freedom. The idea that, or the delusion that if a certain party is in charge, there's freedom, that we still have a constitution that's intact. No, we don't. And this may not be a very popular video, but I'm going to speak the truth. What true freedoms do we have remaining? Yes, we're able to leave our homes. We're not in prison cells per se, which is a good thing. But how much longer will that last? What I'm trying to say is the freedom that I knew as a child is gone. It's been gone. And when was it taken away? When a virus came and a whole society, a whole economy, every church was shut down. And everyone said yes, and they bowed. That's when the freedom was formally taken away. I think it's been eaten away at for decades and decades. I really do. But I have to admit it's a little irritating to see people like blowing the trumpet and proclaiming America's not over. It's not over. It's America will become an enslaved nation because of its sins. You know it's true. It has to. It has to pay the price for its sins. It's just the way it is. But it does sadden me a little bit that people are still believing in the illusion, the lies. It's over. But that's not a bad thing, really, because what's going to replace it is going to be so much better. We don't want this dark world to go on like it is. We don't want this fallen nation to continue as it is. It's almost like a failed experiment. It could have been so awesome. I say that all the time. But don't give people false hope about America coming back. With what? On what? There's no repentance. Abortions are still going on every day. There's still immorality protected by law. Immorality is a way of life now. Immoral lifestyles, they're accepted. They're the norm. How can that continue? Is that freedom? No, that's moral enslavement. So I'm just sharing how flabbergasted I can sometimes be at the naivety or the blindness, ignorance of people. And I commented right away. I said, it's already over. We're just waiting to be enslaved. Because I won't buy into the myth that this country can come back without repentance. It's impossible. And I don't see it happening.